Hi, we're here with attorney Matthew Talbot. I'm Elizabeth Talbot. Matthew and I have a probate trust and estate law firm in Walnut Creek, California, and Matthew also specializes in elder law. So we're here to talk about what a conservatorship is today. So first, Matthew, let me ask you, can you define conservatorship for me?
Sure. So a conservatorship is a court proceeding in California where someone is appointed, or someone's, it could be more than one person, to make medical or financial decisions on behalf of somebody over the age or 18 or over. So if they're a minor, 17 or younger, then it's a guardianship. It's very similar, but it's just for a person under age. And a conservatorship allows somebody to manage the care of someone else who maybe can't do it because they've dementia or Alzheimer's. Perhaps they have a special need, such as Down syndrome. Those are called limited conservatorships. And if they're unable to manage their own affairs, then the court appoints someone for them.
So for a conservatorship, are we talking about managing financial affairs or medical affairs?
Well, actually both. And a conservatorship of the person is for medical affairs, and a conservatorship of the estate is for financial affairs. The estate planning process has similar documents. There's a healthcare directive that appoints an agent to make medical decisions, and a power of attorney that appoints an agent to make financial decisions, called an attorney in fact. So those documents, if done correctly, can preclude the need for a conservatorship in certain instances.
So most people who would need a conservatorship for either medical or financial reasons, it would be because they had not done a healthcare directive or a financial power of attorney. Is that correct?
Generally, yes. There are instances where certain documents have been done, and maybe either the documents are insufficient or the documents appoint somebody and there's concerns about that person acting. For example, there might be allegations that person is committing elder abuse. And if that's the case, they should not be acting as the agent. And so someone can go to court and have them suspended and another person appointed to make those decisions in their stead.
So for most of us, who are on the younger side, a conservatorship is not necessarily relevant. What's relevant for us, it sounds like, is to do a power of attorney or healthcare directive to prevent a conservatorship from being needed later.
Well, yes, these documents don't become invalidated at some point in the future. So if I'm a certain age, 30, 40, 50, and I do a power of attorney or a healthcare directive or a trust or a will, that's going to be valid throughout my lifetime and in certain instances after my lifetime, whether it's 20, 30 years later. So it is the best across the board to try to get those documents done and then updated on a consistent basis if changes need to be made to them. Of course, for people that are a little bit younger, they might have concerns about their parents or people of their parents' generations, the management of their care, and a conservatorship or these documents may be relevant to those instances also.
And what are the downsides of doing a conservatorship? Like, why would we potentially want to avoid a conservatorship?
Well, the cost can be substantial, and everything has to go through court, so that can be delaying. The court system is not known for moving quickly. Additionally, if you're a conservator of the estate, you have to account to the court on a consistent basis. Everything's public. So people don't often like mom or dad or brother or sister or whoever's financial affairs being publicly presented to the court. It has to be mailed to the entire family, including an accounting to the penny of all the money. So that is a major downside for a lot of people, in addition to the usually thousands of dollars that it costs and significant delays that can exist. And if there's need for emergency, like with elder abuse, that is a possibility. But again, it just becomes more complicated and much more expensive than if you just have the healthcare directive or the power of attorney.
Okay, I think we've learned a lot about conservatorships today. Thank you, Matthew, for sharing with us. And
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you at our next video.
Thank you so much.